What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first episode of our wrestling prediction and general, sometimes video game podcast. We have a name, guys.
Let's be clear. First off, this is now the first official technical episode, even though we've already had 4 episodes before this.
More of a high flyer type of episode, though.
Previously, we were calling this the In Wrestling We Trust show because we didn't have another name and it sounded all right. However, we decided that we were going to now be known as The Mark Domain, much to Mr. Dan McThing's chagrin.
Yeah.
But with my suggestion, it is actually said with a silent S at the beginning of Mark. So,
yeah. Well, I'm sure they saw that when they clicked the podcast title there, sir.
Well, that's
assuming they click it.
Well, assuming they click it, and on top of that, I'd like to explain that the S is silent.
The S is absolutely silent. Yeah, we are the S is absolutely silent because we're not that smart, but we are filthy marks.
If you put an S in front of Hitman, you'll get my opinion of Bret Hart.
That's not very nice.
You know what? That was a timely thing by Sachin to do right there. I like that. I'm gonna.
It really was.
Reference. Good reference.
But I still stand by my comment of that was not very nice.
Yeah, hey, well,
it all ties into the theme of WrestleMania today.
You know what? It does. This is one of the best weekends. God. So, okay. So a little while ago, Dan and I, we decided to record some takeover predictions, but we just didn't have time and everything. What was takeover being on a Friday and stuff like that, and Sajin couldn't make it because he had work. So this time around, we're gonna scrap that. If you want, we can just kind of quickly run over who we think we're gonna do without really explanation.
Adam Cole, baby. All right, that's all we need.
Johnny freaking Wrestling. Wrestling. Nope.
All right.
Nope.
Well, we're not gonna worry about that because we've got about 417 matches to go through for WrestleMania.
God, you're right, dude. They said this was gonna be what, a 7-hour show?
I think they said like 7.5.
Oh my god, dude, it's so ridiculous.
So,
hang on, I'm pulling up the card right now. So I guess we're gonna start. Okay, so since you're in charge of like the points, the point standing and everything as well too. Like, are we just gonna do like 1 point per? Or are we gonna do like bonus points for the battle royale or what?
No bonus points. But doing bonus points just doesn't make sense because there's so many variables that go into it. So I'm gonna say no.
All right, good point. All right, well in that case, let's jump right into it. Let's go ahead and start off with the pre-show matches. There's what, 4 pre-show matches, I think.
Hold up. So I only have 3, and like we discussed earlier, I'm gonna run through these because I've got everything in front of me. So.
Oh, okay. You're gonna run through it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, in that case, then why are you giving me the steering wheel?
I was not giving you the steering wheel. I was taking it back.
Oh God! Attach it to the car.
No. Oh. Anyway.
So, all right. So, we are going to go ahead and start with the pre-show, and we are going to go ahead and kick it off with what I think will start the pre-show is just going to be the Women's Battle Royal.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I'm going to go ahead and let Sajin
wow,
first.
Thank you. Do we even know all the women who are going to be in the Battle Royale?
Anyone who is not on the show currently.
Yeah.
Anybody who is not booked in a match is going to be in the Battle Royal. So that leaves out Ronda, Becky, and Charlotte, and that leaves out anybody that's currently in the Women's Tag Team Championship match as well.
And obviously that leaves out Alexa Bliss because she's the host.
Yeah.
Correct.
Is she out of in-ring competition or?
No, she came back. She came back, and then she stopped being.
Maybe she can't like wrestle. Maybe she can't like wrestle full time or something like that. It's weird.
So.
Right.
All right, Sajin. Who do you have?
I still want to go with my favorite babe, Ember Moon, but I want to see a payoff for all those fucking walks that Lacey Evans takes. And I want her to win this one, just so she can stop doing those fucking pointless walks.
Really?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking the same thing. Like,
really?
have her do nothing and then just show up and just win the Women's Battle Royale.
She hasn't done anything since being what? She was number 1 in the women's Royal Rumble, was she not?
I
She won.
think so.
Number 2?
She was number 1 because she cut a promo.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, I'm actually 100% on Sasha's side here. I, too, am going to go with Lacey Evans.
I don't think it makes sense to give it to anybody other than Asuka.
I
You
don't
took
trust
the women.
WWE anymore.
You took the women's title from her for absolutely zero reason.
I would love nothing more. I would
as
love
well
nothing more than have
Battle
Asuka
Royal.
win that.
Same here, but do you think the Battle Royale will do anything for her?
Yeah, like, 'cause the Andre the Giant Battle Royale's done so much for the men.
The only thing it really did anything for was Matt Hardy, and that was barely at best.
But he didn't even need it, though. Like,
Well,
it was
no,
just-
but at least it set up a story for him.
yeah, it did. But I don't know.
You know who else won that Battle Royale? Big Show.
You know who else won it? Cesaro, when he went straight down the toilet. You know who else won it? Mojo Rawley.
And
when
Baron
have we
Corbin.
seen him? So, all right. Baron Corbin. Well, at least Baron Corbin got something out of it. Yeah.
That's true.
He made his debut, and he's arguably the most successful winner so far.
I hate that that's true.
I do.
As do I. So, speaking of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, is also on the pre-show. Simon, who do you got and why?
Is it actually? Oh, crap, it is.
You're
All
picking
right.
Michael Che, right? Or are you going with Colin Jones?
Call me crazy, but you're completely right.
Are you going to pick Michael Che?
When has there ever been a celebrity wrestler in WWE matches and have not won?
It's a battle royale, though.
It may be a battle royale.
Shaq
But
was
as-
in it a
as
couple
we
years
know-
ago, and he didn't win. Drew Carey was in the 2001 Royal Rumble. He sure as hell didn't win.
Oh.
No, those two dudes are going to be in there, and somehow they're going to screw Braun Strowman out of winning. So
It's actually going to be a run-in from Nicholas.
that would be amazing. That would be like the best ever. Nicholas comes in. Oh, actually, no. I think Cultaholic. But Nicholas comes in and assists
Have they?
Braun Strowman. I think they did. I remember hearing about this.
Oh,
It's
All right.
great though.
So, Sasha, are you legit going to go Michael Che? Because I will totally take that down. I'll even give you the benefit of the doubt that you can pick both of them, because I feel like if one of them wins, they both win.
but if they do win, that's going to piss off everybody in the arena.
Oh,
Yeah.
I agree. Oh, I absolutely agree.
And what's the point if they're on SNL? Like, they're not going to get an angle out of it. They're not going to go into SNL and start boasting about it for half a year or whatever.
I mean, I'm just saying, if I was the host of Saturday Night Live and I won an Andre the Giant Battle Royal, I would totally boast about that for the next 2 years.
Yeah, but you're a mark.
And what does that have to do with anything?
You're biased.
He's a mark with a silent S.
Yeah,
Yes. No.
you're a mark.
No. Out of the three of us, I'm the less. I'm absolutely the most I'm the markiest mark out of the three of us. I have wrestling tattoos.
Marky Mark.
I am the marky mark.
All right.
I am the marky
Circle
mark.
back to me. I still need to think about it.
I am going to go with the Titus Worldwide.
Really? Titus World Slide.
I think it's going to. I don't think Apollo's going to win it. I think Apollo's going to be like the last 2 or last 3, but I think Titus is going to end up. Winning.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with...
You assume that something is going to come out of this Royale.
Well, again, I'm going to go ahead and pick the obvious choice, and it's who really benefits from it at this point, other than Braun. It's got to be Braun. He's the only one with a story, even going into the fucking match.
But look at the previous...
Again, this is why there's an S in a silent S in front of our name.
I can't go with that logic.
Because
the
you're
only
the
person,
Marky one.
the
I'm
only
the Smarky
person,
one.
the only person who had a little bit of a story kind of going into it, and they won theirs was freaking Matt Hardy. That wasn't even a story. That was Matt Hardy just going, "I am Woo Kid, and I will win the Battle Royale of Giants." Yes, and that was it. I don't.
And he got a story out of it though too.
But yeah, he got a story out of it. Yeah, but it just.
But he was the best choice based
did.
on the promos that he cut for it.
Uh,
Braun is the only one.
What about
anything
Mojo?
going on?
What about Mojo?
Who the fuck gives a shit about Mojo?
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing he was ever good.
What about Corbin?
The only thing.
What about Cesaro? All of them they were like, okay, no.
Let me finish.
Cool.
The only thing that was ever good about Mojo Rawley was the fact that Zack Ryder was on my TV, and then he beat down Zack Ryder, and then it didn't matter anymore. Baron Corbin is Baron Corbin is arguably the only one who has gotten anything out of the Andre the Memorial Giant Battle Royal. I can't even talk anymore because I'm so fired up because it's fucking rough.
Was it him that carried around the trophy for a few weeks afterwards?
No, nobody. Like Cesaro did the night afterwards before Jack Swagger.
They royally messed up by not having Matt Hardy take the statue with him wherever he went, just talking with it.
That would have been great.
Like every time him and Bray won a match, Andre, my friend, thank you so much for this assistance in this match. Yes,
my huge friend, Andre.
Thank you for letting me delete them.
Yes.
Okay, Sajan.
All right,
we're back to you.
Yep. I had to go down the Wikipedia for the contestants because I keep forgetting.
Because again, if you're not on the show anywhere else, you're in the Battle Royale.
Yeah, I know. I have it stuck in my head like the Battle Royales is basically going to be a crapshoot. Like
it always is.
Yeah,
it's a Battle Royal. That's what it is. And Zack Ryder's not in it, so I can't pick him.
Yep.
I want to believe that maybe WWE feel a little bit guilty about what happened to Mustafa Ali and then Kofi taking everything. Ooh. And Ali is in the Royale, so maybe
that wouldn't be a bad. That's not a bad pick, actually.
My question is, who's Mustafa?
He's from The Lion King.
No.
What did I do?
Moving on.
All right.
He's picking Mr. Ali.
I want to pick either him or EC3 because he also could use something.
EC3 is not a bad pick either. Apollo Crews is not a bad pick.
He's not, but he was shown like standing tall in the Go Home Raw, and I don't trust that. Same with Asuka.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and he said Ali. I'm going with that. So the third and final match that we currently have that is listed for the pre-show.
Yeah, I'll go with Ali. Sorry.
Okay, I was going to say if you want to change it later, we can go back to it.
Yeah,
okay. All right. It's not locked in until we're done.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So, but once we're done with the pre-show, we're done with the pre-show, and we're not going back to change any of this.
You fuck. Excuse me.
Hey, two different shows, it's fine. So, the third and final match that will be on the pre-show is going to be the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match, and this match got bumped to the pre-show. It was actually on the main card, but it is Tony Nese challenging Buddy Murphy for the Cruiserweight Championship. Sajan, who you got?
I'm going to go with Tony Nese.
Oh, he's going to dethrone Buddy Murphy, the champion, the king of the cruiserweights, as it would.
He's been champion for how long now?
I don't remember. When did he beat?
I'm going for Tony Nese as well too.
What better way to dethrone him than on WrestleMania?
Yeah, exactly.
And especially because they do have a good story going here between the two of them, where they were like training partners and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Tony Nese won the tournament.
Yeah, cause I don't watch a lot of 205 Live. I freaking need to because every time I watch it, like on the right time, it's always incredible. But they came in together. Weren't they like kind of like buddy in the beginning, right?
buddy Murphy. Yeah, well, they were they took on the story of being like training partners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things where it just kind of organically built a story around it, and then Tony Nese wins the championship. And I don't know if he turned face then officially going into this match or what happened, but
I don't know.
That's all I know. But
are you
to take devil's advocate? Then I am going to say that Buddy Murphy will retain.
No. I don't know. I think we all thought I was freaking take it though. So
okay.
All right.
All
so
right.
that's it for the pre-show then.
That is it for the pre-show.
Wow, I'm surprised. That means I know what made the main card, and I'm very surprised.
I'm still stuck between EC3 and Ali.
All right, I'll give you one chance. I'll give you one chance to change. You got until the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Ali.
5. I need a. All right.
Ali,
Final answer.
Ali
All right.
I'm going
On
to
to
be
the
so
main
shocked
show.
if EC3 wins.
Main show.
'Cause I
Pyro
really
goes
like
off.
him.
Dun dun dun. I'm not going in any particular order here, other than like the trying to keep the championship matches together and like the big ones for the end, because I'm not going to try and predict where every match is going to be.
Oh, absolutely not.
After Fastlane.
We're gonna go ahead and start with all 3 of the tag team championship matches that are going to be on the show, and we will start with.
Yeah.
No. Hey, no. Actually, no. If you would have let me finish, the first one we're going to pick is the WWE SmackDown Live Tag Team Championship Fatal 4-Way match. If you would have fucking let me finish, we would have gotten to that point. Thank you very much. So, the Bar will be taking on Ricochet and Aleister Black versus Shinsuke Nakamura and Rusev versus the Usos, who are the current champions. Sajin, who do you got?
I want to say that Ricochet and Aleister Black would have their moment at WrestleMania to sort of confirm them as the new guys coming up, but I feel like it's a little bit too early.
I feel like they've already gotten far too many chances.
Chances, yeah, but I appreciate what they're doing with these NXT guys, rather than the other NXT guys like Nakamura and Rude.
Here's a question: can we throw a bonus point in for this? Are they going to use WrestleMania nameplates, or will they continue to get NXT nameplates?
NXT nameplates.
Yeah, it's going to be NXT because they're on tonight for Takeover, aren't they?
Yeah.
Can we take a minute? I'm still kind of reeling from Dan's like hardcore rant against Sajin just a second ago. That was pretty damn intense. He just rolled right into it. I'm like, well, damn.
I got sacked.
That was intense, dude.
Well,
it's all right. It's okay. I'm used to it.
I think the Usos are going to retain.
You think it will continue to be the Uso Penitentiary?
It will still be the Uso Penitentiary.
All right, Sajin, what do you got?
I think Ricochet and Aleister Black are going to hit like their finishers or whatever. Then they're going to get freaking knocked out of the ring, and then Jimmy and Jay are going to take the win.
Well, they're confirmed faces now, aren't they?
Well, yeah, it's been for a while.
It's not a heel move. It's, oh, hey, these guys are knocked out. We can just throw them out of the ring and take the pin now.
I guess
that way Ricochet and Black still look strong. And unfortunately, I think Rusev Nakamura is going to take the fall because
I hate that they're doing that to them.
I know. But yeah,
well, Sasha, are you picking Aleister Black and Ricochet? Is that what you're doing?
Aleister Black has become one of my favorite wrestlers. So I feel like I'd be doing it a disservice if I didn't pick him and Ricochet.
Okay. I just want to confirm so that I'm going to go out on a limb because obviously Shinsuke and Rusev are going to be the ones to take the pinfall. We're all in agreement on that.
It's still best of day to me, damn it.
They should never have been in that position.
Nope. I agree wholeheartedly. On that note, though, I'm actually going to pick the Bar.
Really?
Yes, because I feel like, especially with what we'll get to here in a second, the Aleister Black and Ricochet are going to need a heel tag team to face, and eventually I believe they will win the SmackDown tag team titles. I don't think they're going to win the Raw anytime soon.
Yeah.
But in order to do that, they need a heel team to beat, and I feel like that could be the Bar. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say the Bar win this match.
Okay. I think eventually we're going to get Usos versus Hardys, so that's why I went Usos.
But it doesn't need the titles for that.
True.
No.
True.
So,
all right. Next up.
So now we can get to what Sajin was alluding to.
You
fucking
fat
asshole.
fuck.
Huh?
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Out of all of these tag team matches, this is the one that I am the most marky mark for. Because
Mark.
in a WWE.com segment during Monday Night Raw, Kurt Hawkins, the 300 deep, however lost he is, Kurt Hawkins, and my boy, the Long Island Iced Z, Zack Ryder, challenged the Revival.
Woo! You know it, bro.
Challenge the Revival for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships. The Revival have since accepted. This match is happening. Now, I, of course, am going to go ahead and mark all over this match because there's two things that I want out of this match, and I think both of them are going to happen. And
as long as you clean up afterwards.
If the one happens, I'm going to lose my shit.
So if the one happens, then that pretty much confirms what I also think is going to happen. Yep. So number one, I think, Kurt, I know. That my heart tells me that I know. WrestleMania 32 proves me right. I know that Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder are going to be your new Raw Tag Team Champions. On top of that, not only are they going to come to the ring, they are going to bring a certain fantastic, wonderful, one of my top 3 professional wrestlers of all time to the ring.
Some might say he might be highly rated.
I would like to think he's a little bit R-rated, maybe.
Wait, are you saying that this entrance might be restricted?
It might be, and it also might be deep in Metalingus.
Can I take this opportunity to say that I think I know who you're talking about?
If you would like to ride an Alter Bridge over to me, I'm sure I can help you.
Whoa! Hey, Dan, don't give him any kind of an edge.
God damn it! I was going to do that.
Yes.
So I think in a SmackDown Live segment last year, like Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder had like a face-to-face, and like Edge pops up, and like I don't remember what the interaction was, but like Edge walks off, and they go, "Is that Uncle Edge?" I just want him to be announced as Uncle Edge, or if anything at all, have Tony Chimmel there just for this. For this.
That'd be great. I'm 100% in agreement. They'll have the titles for like a day, kind of like when Zack Ryder won it, but Hawkins and Ryder, Hawkins is finally going to break his streak. They're going to get the WrestleMania moment, and if they come out with Edge, that would be like the coolest thing ever.
And then lose it again on Raw.
He's going to be there.
Yeah.
Why not? Use him. This is the perfect reason to use him.
Yeah. That would be probably one of the coolest things.
You do realize that that's going to probably overshadow almost everything else on the card.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
To me, it doesn't matter at all.
It's going to be a one-moment show for you guys.
It'll literally be like the opening match from WrestleMania 32 when Ryder won the Intercontinental Championship ladder match, and I was fucking flabbergasted.
I had a tear. Because I had a manly tear. I was so happy.
It's very rare that, like, at this point in time in my life that I literally jump for joy in anything. I was literally screaming and, like, standing in my house by myself, like, flipping out because I was so beyond ecstatic.
Dude, I was there. How do you think I was feeling, man? I was good, dude. So the arena shook, man, when he freaking won it. It was great.
And that was even the better thing is knowing, like, the reaction that he got when he won. Like, push this man. People will get behind him.
Oh, yeah.
Coupled in with Kurt Hawkins breaking his own streak at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah. See, here's the thing, though. I don't think, like, what I think should happen, even if it's by, like, Edge interference or whatever, like, Hawkins needs to get the win here. Won. Yeah.
Kind of like when Christian won the World Heavyweight Championship. It's because Edge kind of interfered.
Yeah. Or even, like, Ryder hits the finisher or whatever, then he goes to then he tags in Hawkins, and then Hawkins gets the pin.
So, Sajin, what do you got?
Would you guys burn me alive if I went with the Revival?
No, I wouldn't.
We'll just laugh at you when you sit there in your wrongness.
Okay, then I am going with the Edgeheads.
Okay.
Yeah, it came out of nowhere. It just they have to.
But then again, the Revival are known for like pulling out last minute dirty tricks to save themselves.
No, it'll be some kind of like skew finish or whatever. Like like either they'll get like a finish out of nowhere, or Edge will interfere, or they'll get like a random roll up or something like that. It won't be like, oh my god, they're better than the Revival. Sort of. It'll be some kind of like cheap fluke win or whatever. But the point is they're gonna win. So
yes.
All right. So we're all in agreement.
Yep,
we are all in agreement for the first time so far.
All right, next match.
So the final tag team match on the show is for the Women's Tag Team Championships. in another Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match, which I suppose we needed two of them, sure, which sees the returning Beth Phoenix and Natalya taking on the Iconics versus Nia Jax and Tamina versus the, I hate saying this, Boston Hug Connection.
Yeah, it's such a stupid name.
I was saying that last time. You guys are all like, "Oh, it's fine."
Well,
It's fine, but saying it out loud, it makes me
It's
upset.
different when you say it's dumb, because then we just want to like it, so we're against you.
Fuck you.
I haven't had a reason to say it out loud until now, so
Yeah. Bailey and Sasha.
I will agree with that. I don't think they're losing right now.
I think eventually they're going to lose it, probably to the Iconics, but
Which
not
is
right
what
now.
I'd love.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna hold it. I want to say they'll have a decent reign at least till like SummerSlam, and then they'll like take it to like NXT and do feud all over the place before finally dropping it.
Simon?
I'm gonna say Beth Phoenix and Natalya
Really?
because I feel like that'd be another feel-good moment after Natalya's dad got put in the Hall of Fame, and Beth looks like she can go. So I'm
not sure. I'm not sure how long she'd want to stick around, but
That would be a surprise. That would be a surprise.
okay.
She looks good. She's been
no,
saying, "Oh, you can still go."
That freaking spear on Raw through the freaking barricade was intense.
Yeah,
Hey,
if she comes
props-
back and she's here to stay, I feel good about this one.
Props to Peyton Royce because that glam slam she took on Monday was
she took
great.
it like a champ.
Yeah,
I cannot
Iconics are
wait.
so good.
I'm actually really looking forward to the Iconics title reign though, because it's going to be the most obnoxious shit ever, and I cannot wait, dude.
Well, they're like they're the female Edge and Christian, and that's what I love
exactly
about
what
them.
they are. They're
So
so annoying. It's like, God damn it, shut up! But they're so good.
They're also
So-
so gay for each other, just like Edge and Christian.
I'm not even that. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Peyton Royce is a perfect 10.
Uh-huh.
Heh.
I was just being cheeky, but okay, yeah.
All right, so for this next match, I need to get I want to get this out of the way. Where I was marking very hard about the Raw Tag Team Championship match, this one is for Eddie. Where this is for the Intercontinental Championship. Where
Also-
Bobby Lashley will defend his Intercontinental Championship not just against the man, Finn Balor, but the demon tongue, Finn Balor. I don't even need to ask Eddie what his answer is going to be. Sasha, who do you have?
I have a Finn Balor tattoo. Do I?
I don't need to know.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to go ahead and pick Finn Balor as well.
My current Discord profile is a Finn Balor thing, so
You're welcome.
yeah. But
Oh,
are we going to expect any interference from Leo Rush, and will it be effective?
no, because
Yes.
he's facing the
No.
demon.
He's gonna try, and he's gonna die.
Okay.
Okay, well, let me rephrase what I meant. No, the interference will not be effective because it's the demon.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call it now, the tongue.
Dude, okay, do you guys really have a problem with the Finn Balor demon tongue thing?
Not when it's painted on his chest, when he's doing it in paint, yes.
See, I wasn't the only one.
It doesn't
It-
bug me. I don't know.
It just looked really weird and unnecessary.
Yeah.
I guess.
I like it better when he's like snarling and looking all serious, but when he like, I don't want him to do that. I don't like
He's got a tongue painted down his neck. We don't need his tongue in addition to it.
I wasn't all.
guess.
I could let it slide when the Undertaker did it, but I can't take it when Finn Balor does it.
I don't know. It doesn't bug me. He's all in character, inhibition, stuff like that, and it's I don't care. It literally doesn't bug me. It doesn't look very menacing, but it looks crazy, and I think that's why I like it.
You're too blinded by your hard-on for the demon.
Well, no, here's the thing.
You're not wrong.
Hey, to each their own. I just think it's unnecessary when you've already got one painted on me.
It's unnecessary, yes, but it's still fun. Because I'm not gonna lie, if I ever caught a Demon Valor, I'd probably do that shit too.
If his tongue looked better, maybe, sure. I just don't think his tongue is interesting enough for him to be doing that.
I don't know.
And like I
Like,
said, I don't like seeing human pearly whites when he's supposed to have like the tongue and demon teeth on his.
Are you saying demons can't have shiny teeth?
No,
So,
Wow.
all right. Well,
unless you're Gengar.
we're
All
going
right.
to move
Anyway,
on
moving on.
to the other secondary title from SmackDown Live for the United States Championship. Samoa Joe defending against Rey Mysterio. Sajin, who do you have and why?
Samoa Joe.
Well, has Rey Mysterio been confirmed?
He has not been confirmed nor deconfirmed.
Oh wait, no, no, that's right. He was. I think he was pulled.
They haven't. Yeah. Well, they said he's hurt, but it's unsure
They said-
if he's able to wrestle or not yet.
Yes.
Hold up.
So we're going to go ahead and pick this match. If it doesn't happen or Samoa Joe defends against somebody else, this one will not count.
I'm looking it up just to see. Update on Ray. Oh, okay, Cultaholic reported on this. The ankle injury necessitated in canceling his scheduled match with Andrade on SmackDown. It was noted that Mysterio would continue to be evaluated prior to 35. Okay, so
It's day by day. So,
okay. Just in case, I'm going to go with Samoa Joe. Maybe I'll break his ankle more.
I'm still gonna go with Joe as well.
All right. Next, in a Battle of the Legacy match, or whatever they're going to go ahead and refer to
I'm
this
sorry?
as. They're like, on SmackDown, they're all like battling for their legacies or something like that. And I like it. Like, I get it. Legacy, Randy Orton, fine, whatever. Imagine I have cue cards. The Viper flip cue card.
Yeah.
Randy Orton.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's so subtle, but it was so brilliant.
It was absolutely. I was waiting for him to do it for AJ Styles too, and he didn't. And I really wanted Kevin Owens to do that again because it was absolutely hysterical. Just the pause in between flipping between cue cards was just the absolute best, and it made me crack up really hard. But all right, so we have AJ Styles versus Randy Orton in a match that I am very excited about.
You know what?
Because
Oh, go ahead.
Because when Randy Orton is invested in something, he can be the absolute best.
Yeah. But at the same time, that makes it difficult to predict.
I'm gonna say AJ Styles.
I'm going to go with Randy Orton. I feel shaky about that, but I'm going to go with Randy Orton.
Oh, it's kind of a toss up. I'm not really sure.
It really is, and and the problem is both of you picking like each other kind of throws me off, and I don't really know. I don't know myself, honestly.
I don't think Randy needs the win because he doesn't really have to win matches. He just show up and beat the shit out of a bunch of people and stick fingers through ear holes in order to be like menacing. So,
and occasionally get beaten bloody open by Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's gonna be a hell of a match. It's gonna be a hell of a match either.
It's gonna be quite the dick handshake.
That, and I don't think that they're gonna do the phenomenal forearm into the RKO again, or if they do, that's not gonna be the finish unless they do something else like crazy. Like if, dude, I don't know.
Here's the thing. They did the forearm into RKO spot. But before that, didn't they also like do AJ faking the forearm and Randy Orton falling from attempting an RKO?
Yes, they did that as well.
They
did that at Fastlane.
What else could they do with that?
Randy Orton's so great that he can do anything that he wants in terms of an RKO. That's the point that I'm making. Like everybody gives me shit for still really, really enjoying Randy Orton. And I get it, because like when he's not invested, he's boring as fuck. And I'll be the first to admit it. But the promos between him and Styles have just been absolutely fantastic.
I was so hoping you'd say phenomenal.
I thought about it, but like it was too obvious. Just the real life behind it, it gives it so much more.
Dude, that was so freaking gnarly.
Like the rip-off Diamond Cutter Styles on Tuesday. Yeah, when you were here, failing drug tests. Oh shit,
man,
they brought
that was
up.
so good.
Man, calling the Marines for that one.
Oh.
Uh,
Yeah. I don't know anybody in the Marine Corps that watches wrestling that likes Randy Orton, so
well, that's a different story.
he might.
That's an entirely different story.
Yes, it is. Anyway, yeah, sticking with AJ Styles, just because, I don't know.
The problem is I still got.
It's the baby.
I want to see maybe this feud. I like this feud.
You know, I had a thought. I had a thought just now, actually.
What?
And I think I fucked up on my Battle Royale choice.
Go ahead.
I should have picked Kevin Owens.
Is Kevin Owens in the Battle Royale?
I can check.
It's too late now. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, man.
Check. Kevin Owens is not in the Battle Royale.
Oh, he's not?
No.
Okay. Then I feel a little bit better.
I wouldn't be surprised if he has a KO show segment during
That'd be cool.
The pre-show.
That'd be cool. Man, if he comes out as like a surprise entrant in Battle Royale, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm like, man, I should have thought of that.
Bray Wyatt.
You're fucking right, dude. All right, Mr. McThing, what do we got next? Oh, you haven't picked it.
I'm gonna pick AJ Orton. No, I can't do that. Okay.
Can't do that. Randy Styles.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna. This is one of the harder matches for me to kind of pick right now. We'll come back to that in a minute. So,
I'm thinking that they're probably going to extend this past WrestleMania.
Probably. I can see this feud going a little bit longer, but at the same time, like the build-up has been so good, so
yeah,
I don't think there's going to be much of a reason to.
So then, what we've got up next is The Miz versus the best in the world, Shane McMahon.
Miz versus Mac.
That was good. That was good. I think
he
did
do it with enough conviction. Dan.
I think he did the best in the world quite justice.
All right, Sasha, who do you got and why?
I don't want heel Shane to go away. I want him to stay, but I don't know what they're going to do with him post WrestleMania. Same thing with The Miz. Like, I don't know how far...
he's a heel freaking authority figure. All he's going to do is pick somebody and just start fucking with them.
Yeah, but he's focused completely on The Miz. Like, when we had the authority, they were fucking everybody over.
Yeah, and that's going to stop when The Miz smashes his face in at WrestleMania.
Is it? Like, what's that going to do? He's not putting...
The Miz is going to redeem his father, okay? He's going to take revenge on the not-so-best in the world, Shane McMahon. Get revenge for his father and stand tall on the grandest stage of them all.
And that's
when has Shane McMahon ever won at WrestleMania?
He wins everywhere else that it matters, like in Saudi Arabia.
And he's not going to jump off anything.
Says you.
Miz is going to jump off. No, Shane's a heel, so he's gonna tease it, then he's going to be like, nah, fuck this shit. And then Miz is going to be like, okay, then I'll take the jump, and then he's going to jump and freaking hit Shane and then win that way.
Yeah, but...
Yep. Miz is going to do a coast-to-coast against Shane and beat him that way.
I don't see that happening, but sure. The Miz will win, but not that way.
I could see it happening if it's at WrestleMania for an angle this hot.
Yep.
Miz will do something crazy because it's Falls Count anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be with a coast-to-coast.
Why would they make it Falls Count anywhere if they're not going to have Shane jump off of something?
Fine. Miz is going to jump off the Titantron.
No. Okay. So in matches like this that Shane McMahon has had in the past, he has a very bad tendency of jumping off things. The running joke is fine. Terrible, whatever. So, but we do know that he's jumped off the Hell in a Cell and he's missed twice and it's cost him 2 matches. He's jumped off the Titantron twice and it cost him both of those matches. So he's going to find something ridiculous to jump off of that will cost him the match like it always does.
Maybe not. Maybe this will be the one time.
Well,
I don't
actually,
see him. I don't see him making the jump though, because I don't think he's going to jump off something.
Well, I mean, he might not jump off something. He might get knocked off something. Maybe it's SummerSlam 2000 with Steve Blackman chasing him with a kendo stick and him falling backwards.
Oh my god, that was crazy.
So
The Miz
it's not
chases
going
him with a kendo stick.
it's not going to be Unforgiven 2003 where he jumps off the stage and misses Kane. It's not going to be something like that. It's going to be it'll be something along the lines of Steve Blackman SummerSlam 2000 with the kendo stick.
Okay, I could kind of see that. I guess. I don't know.
Are you still picking Shane McMahon, Sasha? Are you going to pick the best in the world, Shane McMahon?
I'm going to give it to The Miz.
Okay.
Because it would just be the ultimate feel-good moment for sons everywhere.
All right. Are you guys ready for what is bound to be
wait,
single greatest?
I just thought of something. Shane will win by disqualification when he gets attacked from behind by Josh Matthews. Fine. Go ahead. Fine, Miz.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Moving on to the next match.
In what is sure to be one of the greatest WrestleMania matches ever. And
even he's excited.
Our
your kids
Hall of
already
Famer
hyped
Kurt
up.
Angle's farewell match. It is Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin.
Oh god.
And what is to surefire be a WrestleMania classic.
Yeah.
Townsend, who do you got and why?
I'm gonna go with the bathroom that I'm in during this match.
That's a good idea.
Old school wrestling dictates that the guy retiring should go out on his back, but I don't think that's gonna happen here.
No matter what they do, they're in a location. Even if Kurt wins, New York is going to blow this match away. Just by it's going to be Goldberg, Lesnar, WrestleMania 20 levels of booing. It's going to be so bad.
And it's not gonna be Angle's fault either.
And it's not even necessarily Baron Corbin's fault.
No.
What if they do something backstage before the match that kind of like puts the match in jeopardy, trying to avoid all that?
So Angle is gonna beat Corbin in like a minute. They're gonna have like a little bit of. He's gonna have like a little bit of a celebration. He's okay, and then I think Big Match John is gonna show up. Either Big Match John is gonna show up. If he doesn't show up during this segment, I got another. This is actually something my brother brought up to me, but I'll share it here. But someone's going to show up, and that will actually be Angle. Like, I think this Corbin thing is a swerve. Like, someone else is going to come out and actually give.
There's so many things that can do with it.
I don't know. But I feel like we're all on the same page in picking Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
Well, here's a thought just occurred to me now. Who was it that... I think it was Baron Corbin who attacked, I think, Braun Strowman. No, not attacked Braun Strowman. He was still, like, recovering, and he was having a match with Braun Strowman. I think this was earlier this year or past year. And they were like, okay, start the match. He forfeits if he's out for 10. He attacks Kurt Angle beforehand at this WrestleMania, and then he wins via countout. And then an enraged John Cena comes out and he beats up Baron Corbin.
They'll do something. I think there's going to be a swerve.
I feel like that would be the swerve that I'd be imagining.
They're referencing the fan backlash way too. It's going to be a swerve anyway. So
yeah, there's going to be something.
Yeah, if it's not Big Match John, it'll be something.
All right. So before we move on, we're going to go ahead and circle back. I'm going to go ahead and pick AJ Styles.
Okay.
And what synced it for you? Cinched it.
I am at the point in time where I literally just had to pick one. I don't have an answer either way. Like it had to be. I didn't flip a coin. I didn't do anything. I was about to say. I had to force myself I had to force myself to pick. That's what because when you said earlier when we were doing takeover predictions that you flipped a coin between Matt Riddle and Velveteen Dream, that's what I did while we were sitting there. I couldn't figure.
You just said you didn't flip a coin.
No, I said because you said you flipped a coin for Matt Riddle versus Velveteen Dream. I did that for the same match for Velveteen Dream and Matt Riddle.
Oh, okay.
Because I heard that and I was like, that's legitimately what that match is going to be. It's a toss-up. Just like Randy Orton and AJ Styles is a toss-up.
All right, next.
So real quick, since we're getting into like the main tier matches, it's actually something I want to talk about real quick. So there's two things that could happen here. Who is going to interrupt Elias?
Legitimately, you know what? I just want to commend you on your timing because I was legitimately about to bring up Elias before our next match.
You know what? That's because we're on the same page. That's the same page, right?
That's brilliant. I don't know how you did that, but
that's our old insider connection, man. That's our old insider connection.
There's so many people that can be interrupting Elias, and the big rumor now is because Undertaker's in New York that it's going to be Undertaker, and
I really hope
fully
not.
believe it will not be the Undertaker.
Okay, so I've got two predictions. The first one, I don't know if he's available or not, but if he is, it's gonna have to be The Rock. And we finally get The Rock concert, Elias versus The Rock, possibly throw Double J in there as well.
Oh my God, The Rock would be great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. He's tailor-made for that sort of segment.
What has Double J done since his return at the Royal Rumble?
Not much.
Well, he's a backstage producer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not much on stage, but just to have those three out there for the segment. Either that or now you guys mentioned you don't want the Undertaker to interrupt Elias. I think I would be kind of okay if Undertaker interrupted Elias if that leads in a crazy fucking twist to Cena Taker 2 this year.
So, see what?
Cena Taker 2.
Oh, no. Here's the thing.
Twice in a lifetime?
If it's Undertaker at this point in time, I don't want to see decrepit, old, dead man Undertaker anymore. I just don't.
Yeah.
If Undertaker is going to interrupt, the only way that I'm going to be fine with it at this point is Biker Taker. Because as much as people like to shit on Biker Taker, I fucking love Biker Taker.
I liked Biker Taker.
His theme song was the last theme song he had was the fucking best. Dead man walking. You're gonna pay.
Now. You're gonna make a big mistake.
I can't allow you to think you just walk
away.
All right.
So
Back to the predictions.
around.
Back to the predictions.
All right.
I think I don't know. I think that'd be hilarious if they somehow like use the Elias segment, randomly set that up, and have Taker squash Cena again. That'd be great.
So going from singing one person's theme song to what Xavier Woods does on Battle of the Brands on Up Up Down Down, which is a show that if you're not watching, you should be. We have Triple H versus Batista. Now all I can think about is Xavier Woods singing with his theme song, and he's so hype about it. I love it.
Yeah.
Legitimately, if you're not watching Battle of the Brands, you fucking do it.
I've seen episodes. I haven't followed it though.
I have watched every single one.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed.
Anyway,
Sergeant, who do you got and why? Triple H, got it. Eddie, Triple H, got it.
Yeah.
Since it's a no holds barred match, I want Triple H to win using a shovel rather than a sledgehammer.
Well,
dude.
Here's the thing that this is one of those stupid marquee stats that I have that I want to say for the state just for the sole reason of saying this. So WrestleMania 35 is in the same building that WrestleMania 29 was in, and Triple H. The last time Triple H was a face at WrestleMania was at WrestleMania 29, where he beat Brock Lesnar in a street fight or whatever it was. But at that same WrestleMania, that was the only WrestleMania that The Miz was also a face. And he beat Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental Championship. And that all happened in the same building 6 years ago. As the last time Triple H was a face, and that was the only time up until now that The Miz was a face. I just think that's one of those cool stats. Like, it all kind of comes full circle, like, at the same WrestleMania, like, at the same venue of sorts.
Huh.
It's just one of those things. It was one of those random things that occurred to me that I thought was really cool.
I agree. That's
But yeah, I kind of hope that Triple H uses a shovel. But actually, I want to say Batista.
I don't think Triple H's in-ring career is over. There's no way in hell.
You never say never in the WWE. Anytime they say like the last match ever or is possible last time we'll ever see him in the ring, they always bring him back somehow.
You've got no chance in hell.
Did
you can pick Batista. You could be wrong. I can draw a line in the sand right here.
I missed that whole last part. What? I missed that whole last part because the call kept cutting after me.
He was just making fun. It's because your internet sucks.
Get off the Walmart internet and get real internet.
If you want to go with Batista, you can. All right. The line is in the sands.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I feel like it'd be a stupid decision, but you know what? I'm going to live with it. I'm going to go with Batista.
If you would like to make that evolution of a decision, that's fine.
Let's go with it.
I mean, look. It's not about whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game.
Let's go with it.
Regardless of how dirty a player that game is.
I mean, someone's got to be the king of kings, I suppose.
I'm going to walk this alone, so, you know.
Here's the thing. Triple H hasn't won a match since WrestleMania 29 or WrestleMania. Actually, no, he won at WrestleMania 31. Never mind. But still.
Yeah. Point being.
I like to put that one out of my mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
We know that Triple H is willing to lay down for the younger guys, so, you know.
But even then, Batista probably isn't coming back himself after this.
No, I know. I'm being cheeky again.
Not to mention the fact Batista isn't them. No, we're not there yet.
Not there yet?
We are not there yet.
Okay.
We got one more match before we get there.
Yeah, I figured we were going to do that match after the other one.
Nope, we got one more match before we get to the championship matches. So, all right. So, Sasha's going with Batista. Hey, feel free. Whatever you say. You got to have some variety somewhere.
Let's try it.
All right. So, before we get to the championship matches, we do have one more match. We have Drew McIntyre versus leukemia.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Did you just?
Wow.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I said Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. What? I don't understand.
His name is Joel, the man who has a family.
Yes, that's what I said. I said Michael Nakazawa.
You motherfucker. I was going to use that joke in this match. God. Fuck you.
Well, I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
Wait a minute. What joke?
I was going to say that it's going to be a run-in from Michael Nakazawa or something, but I fucking hate it.
That's what he said.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. What? I said Roman Reigns. What are you talking about? Why do you keep... I'm so confused. We are talking about Drew McIntyre versus Michael Nakazawa. What is it you want from me, Passion? Who are you picking for this match?
Michael
Nakazawa or Michael Nakazawa?
Circle back to me.
Is it really that hard of a decision?
No, I'm just mad at you. Circle back to me.
Dude, what are you talking about?
I assume you're going to pick Michael Nakazawa, but you just need to tell me that.
Right?
So write it down.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. McIntyre, he can't I really want McIntyre to win this because I think it would be awesome and get super major heel heat on him. But Michael Nakazawa just came back from fucking getting leukemia. He's not going to lose his first fucking WrestleMania match back. I don't know, dude. I can't go with McIntyre. I want to, but I can't go with McIntyre.
I'm the same way. I like Michael Nakazawa. Don't get me wrong. He's going to win.
Yeah, I think McIntyre needs to win more, but Nakazawa has to win it. There's he just the man just got back from leukemia. Like
Right. Sajin.
Sajin.
I'm here.
Who do you pick?
Well, wait.
I'm mad at both of you.
For what?
I'm so confused. I don't understand why you're so upset.
Right?
I'm going with Roman.
Okay,
so
that's all I need to know.
Okay, so he's with us then.
Yeah.
All right.
His first singles match back,
We have reached the championship matches. And we will start with the Universal Championship match. The 2019 Men's Royal Rumble winner, Seth Rollins, takes on the Beast, Brock Lesnar, for the Universal Championship. Sajin, who do you have and why?
Has Brock Lesnar been undefeated at WrestleMania since breaking the streak?
I think so.
Do you think
Who did he
Seth?
face it? No, because technically he lost at WrestleMania 31
Which one was his match at WrestleMania 31?
versus Roman, where Seth cashed in.
That's right. That's right.
That is right. They always make it seem like the person who's going to take down Brock is the person who's going to do the impossible. And Seth has sounded really convincing so far. But at the same time, can we really call upon CrossFit Jesus to destroy the devil that is the Beast, Brock Lesnar?
I mean, he's had the title for pretty much the better part of the past 2 years now. At this point in time, if he doesn't lose, it's a bit ridiculous.
He's immortal. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go with Seth Rollins.
There is literally nobody more white hot right now than Seth Rollins, besides maybe Becky Lynch.
I was going to
Kofi Kingston,
say,
for that matter.
WrestleMania 36, let's do it.
But I have to pick Rollins here. I am so on board with Rollins being Universal Champion. Like it needs to happen. I am done with Brock Lesnar and his, as Seth says, stranglehold on the Universal Championship. I'm done with it.
Are they really gonna give us 3 babyface feel-good wins?
I doubt it very much so, and we'll get to that next.
No way.
That's why I'm saying I doubt that they will, but you'll hear my reasoning on that next.
Yeah, I got you. You know what? I don't really care. I'm gonna go with my heart on all these matches. I am absolutely gonna think Seth Rollins is gonna win. I can see Brock Lesnar retaining just for the simple fact that Roman came back. And because Roman came back
again,
I think they will. That being said, I don't care. I'm voting with my heart, and I'm picking Seth Rollins.
If they do that again, all the goodwill for Roman's return is just going to go down the drain.
This is WWE they're talking about.
But they finally gotten the fans to a point where they're willing to cheer Roman, and it's the worst way to go about doing it. Of course, there was no way around it because like what happened, and it sucked. It sucked. I'm 100% glad he's okay. I'm glad that he's back doing what he loves to do, and I'm glad that he actually is getting the reaction that I've always felt like he did deserve.
Yeah,
but it was just the same thing with Cena. Shove him down our throat. We're gonna react negatively, and as much as they like to say, "Hey, any reaction's a reaction," like when you're getting that negative of a reaction every single time you step through the curtain, that's not a good thing.
Well,
whether you're getting a reaction or not, you're getting the wrong reaction.
Yeah,
that's like saying there's any publicity is still good publicity.
Right.
But like my thing is like I see WWE thinking, oh hey, they're on board with Roman now. They're finally now let's give him the title belt.
It's safe now. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
It'll work.
I believe that they're at least going to let the goodwill build and at least move away for it for the time being. I know we'll get back to it eventually, and that's fine.
Mhm.
Let's get back to it in a way that organically makes sense. Don't just shove him back into it.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Yep.
We don't want that. So again, that's you voting with your heart. That's me being smart about it.
I'm voting with my heart because I honestly I think that Lesnar might win this one, but I don't care. I'm still going with Rollins because.
All right.
Yeah.
So
I
fuck
go
it.
Rollins.
Fuck it. Change mine to Lesnar.
Really?
If you really want to do that, we will do that. I will change. I changed it right now.
Every time we've had this happen, it hasn't happened, and I
just
given their track record, I feel a little bit more inclined that Lesnar is going to pull out like 20 F5s and it'll finally put Seth away or something. But
he took like 6 of them on a Raw one time and still got back up.
Either way,
somehow,
okay. Let's. Okay, I don't want to talk about it the more I start doubting. But anyway, let's move on.
All right.
fine.
We got 2 matches left. So now we will move on to the WWE Championship match, where
dude, you're gonna break my heart.
New Day member Kofi Kingston, Kofi Mania, if it were, takes on the new Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. I'm just going to go ahead and say it because I talked about it a second ago. Kofi is not going to win this match.
Dude, they can't. They can't. There's no way in hell they can.
Here's the thing.
No.
And I want you to I want you to understand that I don't like this decision either. I don't. It doesn't. At the end of the day, they put him through all this, and at the end of the day, the opportunity of being in a singles WWE Championship match at WrestleMania is a huge opportunity for Kofi Kingston alone.
It is.
Just being in that match. That doesn't necessarily dictate that he has to win the match. And I know I had a rant about this a couple weeks ago where I just couldn't understand what it was all for. And I still don't understand what it was all for, because at the end of the day, you made him the consummate underdog. You gave him the Daniel Bryan story of 2014 going into WrestleMania 30. But at the end of the day, and I hate saying this, I hate picking who I'm about to pick, as much as I love Daniel Bryan, because I do. I absolutely adore him as a heel. Daniel Bryan is going to retain the WWE Championship against Kofi Kingston here.
When you think about it, it's really the new Daniel Bryan versus the new Daniel Bryan.
It's the new Daniel Bryan versus the old Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, but it's well, anyway, Eddie, who you got?
No, you're Dan. You're fucking wrong.
Here's the
no. You no. There is one thing. No.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
I will be the first to let you know that I will be I am absolutely 100% will be happy to be wrong here. Either way, we are going to get a absolutely stellar, fantastic match out of Daniel Bryan.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a killer match no matter what. No questions asked.
Understand that I take no joy in picking Daniel Bryan as much as I love Daniel Bryan. Understand at the same time, I will be the first to admit that I was wrong, and I will be absolutely overjoyed if Kofi does win.
Yeah.
Understand that as we discussed, there's no way that we're getting all these babyface victories. It's just not possible. Somebody has to bite the bullet.
No,
and
I don't think he's gonna have like a long title reign, and I think that Daniel Bryan is gonna get the title back, possibly at Backlash, or even like a couple months down the road. He's gonna get the title back at some point. Kofi's not gonna have a long reign, but giving Kofi the moment even if it's just for like a month, like just even like a short time reign, giving Kofi that moment with this build up, with this storyline, and even the fact that it is basically the old Daniel Bryan versus the new Daniel Bryan. Like, there's absolutely no way that they can't have Kofi take the belt. There's no way, because they would never, ever, ever have this kind of build up for Kofi again. It built up incredibly naturally. It built up at the absolute perfect time. There's no way, dude. I'm sorry.
Here's the thing.
There's no way. I know where you're coming from. I see exactly where you're coming from. Where this entire story is just about Kofi's chance to actually getting his very first one-on-one match. And in the grand scheme of things, Kofi winning his very first chance at a WWE title, like ever. But I just, dude, there's no way. I'm sorry. There's no way. No.
My hands are tied.
Yeah.
My hands are clean.
I know. They and the reason I say that is because they pulled the trigger on Daniel Bryan. It's part of the reason why I feel this way. Like, sometimes, if the stars align, sometimes WWE gets it right.
Well, here, let's ask a question really quick, because we're almost done. We're running out of time here. If
We have a time
CM
limit?
Punk doesn't quit,
Takeover is going on at the time of this recording, and I would like to watch it.
Oh,
if
well.
CM Punk doesn't quit after the Royal Rumble in 2014, does Daniel Bryan get that chance? On the same token, if Mustafa Ali doesn't get hurt before the gauntlet match going into the Elimination Chamber, does Kofi ever get this chance?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Both situations happened because of crazy random happenstance, dude.
So Kofi made a great comment on SmackDown, and he he said to Daniel Bryan, "You're scared because you know what comes next, because you've been here before."
Yeah,
and I absolutely adore that they're continuing to make those parallels between what Bryan went through 5 years ago and what Kofi's going now. Kind of like how Batista's promo on Raw was short, sweet, to the point.
Oh, that was great.
It also referenced the fact that Triple H and Batista have faced each other at WrestleMania, which is all I wanted them to acknowledge, the fact that there's a history there of them facing at WrestleMania and Backlash 2005, which is one of my favorite pay-per-views because it has a Trust Company song as the theme song, but that notwithstanding, Kofi Kingston does not win. And there's multiple reasons that I believe that that's the case.
There's still more reasons?
It really comes down to the fact that I don't see Vince McMahon himself ever putting the WWE Championship on a person of color. And that's not because Vince is racist or anything like that. I obviously don't think he is. But we've never had that, and I don't think within him being CEO of the company and deciding who's going to win these matches, I just don't think that's a thing. When Triple H takes over, a whole different ball game. But at this point in time in my life, until I see otherwise, I just don't think that's going to happen. And that's the smark in me. That's me just trying to realistically figure out why that couldn't have happened any sooner than now. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your skin color is, and it should be under your talent behind the performer. Mm-hmm. And we should have had a person of color WWE champion a long time ago. And The Rock doesn't really count because he's not technically a person of color. He's Samoan. He's like 25% black. Sure, I get it. Fine, whatever. But any person of color that I've ever met says, or that I know, especially in like the groups that we're in, don't consider him to be the first black WWE champion. They don't consider him to be that. They don't consider there has been one. So I'm at the point in time in my life where I just don't see that during Vince McMahon's tenure as chairman and CEO.
It's going to be Kofi.
Can we get our thoughts in now?
It's going to be Kofi. No, it's going to be Kofi. The build.
Well,
I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from, but dude, there's no way it's not going to be Kofi.
All right, Sasha, who are you picking?
Yeah,
I'm going to go with Kofi as well, but I'm going to take one of those reasons that you said. that they're not gonna have everybody that we want be a babyface win. But I think that the person who's not gonna win is Seth against his match against Lesnar. Because I think from WWE's standpoint, they think that'd be the safest to go with. Everybody's super hot on Kofi. Everybody is more or less super hot on Becky Lynch.
But everybody's also super hot on Rollins.
On Rollins as well, but I think it would, like...
Out of the three, he's the least. He has the least.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. That's why I went with Lesnar for the WWE Championship match. But I do think Kofi's going to take this one.
Yeah.
All right. Well...
But I also think he's going to come in with his old entrance theme.
That would be kick ass. Dude, no, Biggie comes out, he does his intro, he's all like, instead of saying like, clap for your world famous 5 times, he says something else that's Kofi specific.
Clap for your world famous 11-year champ in the making or something like that.
It's something like that, or clap for your soon to be future WWE champion and feel the power, and then all of a sudden SOS plan.
That would be it.
That would be amazing.
Either way, he's going to get he's probably going to get the biggest pop.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and then the entire New Day comes out in like the black and green like Kofi used to wear and everything. Oh my god, that would be so cool.
And he brings back the Jamaican accent.
No, he doesn't. No. He does not bring that. He does not bring it back.
I know.
All right, so finally, we're going to get to the main event here. The WWE Women's Championship winner-take-all match, where Ronda Rousey defends her Raw Women's Championship against Charlotte, who will be also defending her SmackDown Live Women's Championship, and Becky Lynch. And I think we can all already say here in agreement that Becky Lynch is going to win, correct?
Yeah.
Sajin?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2.
It is winner take all.
Becky Lynch.
It is winner take all.
Winner. Oh no, I didn't think of this Survivor Series 2001 promo. Sorry.
I think Becky is going to make Miss Ronda Rousey tap to disarm her.
No, it's going to be Charlotte. No,
Charlotte.
The entire reason Charlotte is in this match is to tap.
I think I'm standing by that. I think that Becky is going to make Ronda tap.
After all the comments she's made, possibly out of kayfabe about her disarmer.
I said I was against bonus points, but you know what? I'll give you a bonus point if you're right.
Okay, I am standing 100% firm on that.
I still want to do a double or nothing with that one.
I think that she's going to tap.
Well, I mean, only one way to find out.
I stand by it. Not changing it. Oh, man. All right. Any last...
But wait, hang on. That... Would this mean that Charlotte is a transitional champion for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship?
Yes.
Technically, yeah.
Wow.
Well, I'm pretty sure... Well, the talk is now that Charlotte won the belt, the talk is both the women's championships and have the one women's title be a cross brand.
Didn't they just reveal the SmackDown Women's Championship though?
It's been around since 2016.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because Becky was the first one.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That doesn't feel that long at all. Damn.
Yeah.
No, but it's already almost been 2.5 years.
Yep.
Well, fuck.
So, Charlotte is exclusively in this match to take the fall. And then they unnecessarily added the SmackDown Women's title to it.
I don't know.
I'm
not changing.
I mean, granted, it's double or nothing. You know what? No. I agree with Sasha's point because we're not getting bonus points because both of us reasonably think Charlotte is going to take the fall. I will give you this bonus point if you're right, but if you're wrong, it's double or nothing. I like that idea.
Okay.
Never look back, never say die.
I'm that confident. I'm glad
Sasha started singing the Being the Elite song.
Right.
Thank you.
Or isn't that
So-
the Double or Nothing song?
No, it's just the song they've always used on Being the Elite.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Anytime they do a travel vlog, they always play, and it always blows my speakers out.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's just such a higher volume than so.
And the fact that they
Like every
just
time
don't do audio balancing now basically means they're always going to do that.
Oh,
All right.
man.
That is
All right.
that.
Well, I think that's gonna do it. So, oh man, what a first episode, huh? Oh man, this is you know what? I know it's gonna be like a super long show, but this card is like legit stacked though.
Yes, it is. Oh, it's a great
Like,
card.
There's so many like just kick ass matches on here. That I am legit just like really looking forward to.
So
It's going to be a fun night.
We will see who wins for sure.
Oh man, and we got to figure out what we're gonna do. Are we gonna do like a month by month?
So what we'll do is because I'll always recap who won the last pay-per-view before we start picking for the next pay-per-view. So when we do, I don't know what the next pay-per-view is, and it's Extreme Rules or whatever it is.
It's Backlash.
Is it Backlash? Oh, they
Yep.
put it back after WrestleMania. No,
I'm pretty sure.
I fucking hope so because that's the perfect pay-per-view to have after WrestleMania. So when we do,
let me. I'll double check the schedule right now.
It should be Backlash because I remember them putting it back.
Yeah.
Last.
Well, I think Backlash is in June though, so I don't think it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Money in the Bank is actually next.
Why isn't Money in the Bank one of the big four?
It's technically the Big Five.
Oh, it's the Saudi Arabia show.
Oh God.
We're not doing that.
In fact, we should boycott it. No.
Unless there's like some interesting freaking.
Money in the
let's-
Bank 2019 is on May 19th.
Oh God, no. Oh no.
So technically, Money in the Bank is the next show. That's interesting. Okay, so
On May
during our
19th.
Money in the Bank- oh, please, Kane, let us live. On May 19th,
God.
when we do our Money in the Bank predictions, that will be the video where we will also announce who won for WrestleMania.
Well, we are. Well, y'all know we're gonna start doing this weekly, right? Not just predictions and stuff.
Oh, you know what? Then we can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we can go over it next week.
yeah, we're gonna start talking about weekly stuff. If we're able to catch Ron's, because unlike everybody else who does wrestling podcasts,
We have lives.
we have lives, so we'll
I
try
have
to keep.
children running around.
Wow. Way to throw some shade.
Yeah, right. Well, no, I mean it's more like jealousy that we can't make our lives like that.
More or less, yeah.
Absolutely. But so basically, a little bit. So we'll try to do like a little bit of a Raw, a little bit of a SmackDown recap, kind of sort of just talk about. We're planning on talking about like video games and stuff too, just because we're all nerds as well. We'll throw a little bit in there.
Wait, we are?
Yes, we are.
Oh my God.
Yeah, believe it or not. But yeah. Until then, it's WrestleMania weekend, boys.
Baby.
Enjoy it. Have fun.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's watch Takeover, shall we?
All right.
All right. Thanks a lot for tuning in, y'all, and we will see you next week for the WrestleMania aftermath. So see you then. Omni out.
Sayonara.
Deuces.
Craig, leave.
He's not in a good spot here, guys. He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Beautiful technique. He forced forces his way free.
Man, he just has so much resolve.
The tension, the drama, this is electric. Showing off some of his speed there.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her Women's Championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and...
I think this is the beginning of the end. This might be it. Oh, my.
In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists through
Austin sets it up. He's on the defensive now. And Austin, Luther's press, Luther's press. Look at him go. Oh boy, he is rolling. He's left wide open here. I don't think he even realizes it. He looks dazed. This is about to get bad. Nasty impact. Oh my goodness. Good night. This epic submission match is now history.
Here is your winner, the Omega Eddie Trey.
What a great match, and a huge victory to boot. I got a feeling they're going to be talking about this win. Here we go, folks. It's Hell in a Cell time. Impact. You gotta believe this one's over. Here he goes. Oh, man. Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. An incredible combination. Big punch finds its mark. Oh, what impact. In the lead up to WrestleMania 34, we had no evidence of The Undertaker making an appearance, and despite desperate attempts by John Cena to bait him, the dead man remained in the darkness until the very last second. Oh, what impact! What a stomp! Good grief! Recalling WrestleMania 34, Michael, you said The Undertaker waited till the last second. For a long time, we were left to wonder if we had seen the last of The Undertaker. He might have it. Oh boy, he is rolling. And it's The Undertaker, able to break through.
The tombstone drives Undertaker's opponent straight into the canvas. This devastating version of a pile driver has led the Phenom to countless victories and multiple championship reigns.
He's not looking like himself here, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
If this is the only damage he walks away from this match with, Cole, he should consider himself very lucky. But let's face it, that's just not going to happen. Not when you're inside the cell.
Corey, for more than 26 years, the tombstone has been the ultimate finishing maneuver. For the dead man, the move has signified the end of rivalries and in some cases the end of careers, like we saw at WrestleMania 26 when Undertaker defeated the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The tombstone from The Undertaker exhibits the Phenom's enormous physical strength, and it means that his opponent is going down, all the way down for the count. The Undertaker has been a boxing and mixed martial arts enthusiast for decades. You can see the influence those disciplines have had on the Phenom in the way he pummeled. Uh-oh, going for the run! Slam! He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Not yet. He's not going to like this.
The Phenom has been seen in the crowd.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
You guys see that distance? And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Nailed it.
With the damage sustained by Undertaker, he could be on his way out.
Gentlemen, I think we can all agree that we've seen some pretty special moments over the years. But for me, few are more special than getting the opportunity to call the first ever women's Hell in a Cell match back in October of 2016.
Here he goes. This must be it.
Oh, my. Wow, we might just be witnessing the end of The Undertaker.
Nailed it.
Beautiful technique. This has been a battle. The intensity of this match has been incredible.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Harsh impact.
He has him right where he wants him.
The end may be needed.
Nasty impact.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are. I want to see that again. Yeah, you and me both.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Call your friends, let them know what's going on right now in this awesome match. Oh boy, he is rolling.
You gotta believe this one's over. I think we know what this is. Of course, guys, we all remember when the Hell in a Cell debuted in 1997 and how harrowing the structure looked. But it's worth noting that the cell has become even more what impact. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Look at this again, guys. This match might just be over. Got the reversal. Point about the cell evolving in recent years is absolutely right. In fact, Byron, the structure is now well over 5 tons. And I believe that's more than twice as heavy as the original cell, Michael. And believe it or not, it's increased in height by nearly 5 feet. This phenom, The Undertaker, was invincible for 21 WrestleManias, 21 victories. It's a streak that will never be duplicated by any WWE superstar ever again. For over 2 decades, The Undertaker was perfect in sports entertainment's grandest stage. Oh, what impact! Oh boy, he is rolling. Looking for a repeat. Reflecting on The Undertaker's streak. Even though the dead man's WrestleMania record has a couple, that's what he was looking for, Michael. I don't know if The Undertaker can recover. He's not in a good spot here, guys. He simply needs to find a way to regroup. Wow, can't believe The Undertaker got out of that one. Takes him down in a major way, too. Wow. The Undertaker looking to bury another victim. What a stomp. Good grief. Boom, what impact. Showing off some of his speed there. Oh, my goodness. Good night. Here's his moment, Michael. I think a visit to the chiropractor's in order after that one. I know a guy. No, he releases the hold. What in the world is he thinking? Does he not want to win? Here it comes. He's got him. It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Tombstone. If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will. That is going for the cover. Guys, we all know the storied history of Hell in a Cell, but we'd be remiss if we didn't at least mention that the first time anybody laid eyes on this demonic structure was back in October 1997 at the Bad Blood pay-per-view. Reflecting again on the first time we saw the Hell in a Cell structure, I don't think anybody at the time could have envisioned this. Leg drop! Well, there's only one thing left to say, guys. Rest in peace. That is a huge opening for The Undertaker. But what will he do with it? Well, there's only one thing left to say, guys. Rest in peace. Oh, boy, he is rolling. But can he follow up here? That is a huge opening for The Undertaker. But what will he do with it? Smart strategy, attack the knee. He can end it here. Not much behind that pin attempt. Not yet. Oh my God. He's playing with him now. Oh, my goodness. Good night. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
He did it. He conquered this